Alright, YouTubers, good morning. Um, Welcome to the very first vlog, as some people like to call it. Um, this is a 2014 Triumph Street Triple, and this vlog is actually inspired by another friend of mine who goes by the name of Turbo Green. He's been one of the main inspirations behind starting my own vlog. And yeah, so welcome to my channel, I guess. I'm actually we run an automotive blog called Throttle Quest. I'll leave the link below in the description, and specifically focused on the two-wheeler industry in India. We try and get our hands on bikes such as these, and provide you with our insight and what we think about it, photograph it a bit. This one obviously has been reviewed quite a bit, but hopefully we're trying to enter into the space of vlogging, which gives you a little more, tells you a little more about the bike live in action. Yeah, so I guess I'm actually on my way to work now. I just need to drop the bike off on the way, and I thought this is probably a good opportunity for me to vlog. And funnily, I tried to vlog twice yesterday, and because this is my first attempt at it, a couple of things went wrong. The first time the mic jack had issues. The second time around, I forgot to put the mic on. Yeah, shit happens. Alright, let's get this started. So, the 2014 Triumph Street Triple. Let me know what you think about the bike. Holy shit, my jacket's still open. Yeah, teething issues, first time vlogger, please excuse. That is a classic Royal Enfield, if you didn't know that already. What? Okay. So this is en route. This is a place called Gurgaon in India. It's on the outskirts of Delhi. Decent roads, except while you're getting out of the neighborhood, it's pretty bad. But otherwise, decent roads. The area that I'm headed towards is also in Gurgaon. It's not too far off, so it's going to be a short vlog. Damn this helmet. But it probably could be congested at this point of time, because it's almost 10 out here, 10 in the morning, and this is I'll probably hit peak office hour traffic. And if some of you, if you're familiar with the Gurgaon traffic signals, you know for a fact they can get really, really bad. So I've had this bike for a little over 2 days now, and I've got to say, within the city limits, I have thoroughly enjoyed riding this bike. Plenty of torque, excellent gearing ratio for within city limit riding. I'm in third. I could probably slip it into sixth right now and ride on, and it'll still do just like this. What the hell is the gear slipping for? This wasn't happening yesterday. Maybe because I'm not used to riding in formal shoes for office. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, what was I going to say? There we go. Got you in camera. See an accident? Inspiration for you to ride faster. No, don't do that. It's the this bike is fairly new. It was provided to us by Triumph, and one hell of a performer. Fantastic. This is probably the only bike from Triumph that sells the most globally, right? The Street Triple. And of course, you've got the bigger variant, the Speed Triple, which is which is I think 1000cc. It's a leading class. This one's 675. You get the same engine on the Daytona, and then you get the same engine on the Daytona R. Obviously, they're retuned for higher power output. But in fact, I was accompanying a friend yesterday to the Ram showroom, and he picked up a Daytona R. In fact, you guys should probably follow him. Yeah, he rides on the track mostly, enjoys his track time. I think he made a logical jump from a Ninja 300 to the Daytona R. For some of you who don't know what the difference between the normal Daytona and the Daytona R is, that the R comes with all the goodies that can be used on the track. You've got a full Olin suspension setup, front and rear, Brembo front and rear setup, brakes, that is, stuff like that. And it is such a sweet bike to look at. Again, I'll leave a link to his channel, Turbo Green, in the description below. So definitely visit and subscribe. Okay, where are we? Whoa! Brakes are pretty decent. Got plenty of bite. Although I tried the ABS a couple of times yesterday. It just feels weird, the rear ABS. I mean, there's nothing. They're not dangerously bad, but maybe because it's been running quite a bit. You've got different hands touching the bike. But just wish there was a little more bite in the rear. The pickup is just phenomenal. This thing just goes. And also I just love the fact that you don't have to frequently change gears so much. I like to do it because I guess that's my riding style, but you don't have to change gears that frequently. I could be very well riding in 4th or 5th within the city limits. Not in stop and go traffic, but. And if I need to overtake, absolutely no problem at all. Upside down forks, fit and finish of the buttons it's pretty good, pretty decent. I like the handlebar, very comfortable riding position. Foot pegs are set in a nice, good, in a good position for you to grip the tank well. This is the usual morning traffic. I think can you see the headlights in the reflection, the car reflection of the car. I think it takes a while to get used to them. I kind of like them. Very different look, very unlike any other motorcycle. But it almost seems like there's like a piece of fairing missing from the front, and all you have these two bug-eyed headlights staring back at you. It's kind of incomplete. But yeah, this is the usual. You know what? Actually, there isn't that much traffic this morning. Ah, there we go. In my big mouth. But one of the primary things that I wanted to test the motorcycle was for, how does it behave in stop and go traffic? And I was pretty surprised. It doesn't heat up at all. The heating is pretty sorted. I was pretty impressed with the Kawasaki machines. I think they've got their heating sorted really well. And I guess Triumph too. I guess if there's only one thing that I would have to criticize about this motorcycle is actually two things. One is the headlight throw for high beam. I just wish it was a little further down than right here, unless of course someone actually hit this bike or something and the headlight is not aligned properly. But yeah, that's one. The heck was the other? Yeah, it'll come back. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, there's very little for me to criticize about or find negative about this bike. I just, within the city, I am just loving every single moment on this bike. It isn't too expensive. I believe the on-road price for this particular bike is about 8.5 lakhs ex-showroom Delhi. Sorry, on-road price Delhi, but I'd have to double check. You guys should probably double check. This is the Indian website. But I think that's the right price. You've got a couple of options in this category. So email me, shoot me an email. Let me know what you think about the Kawasaki Z800. Let me know what you think of the CBR 650F that just got released in India. You've got the ER6F, you've got the ER6, and essentially they're the same platform, just a naked and a fed version. What else? Yeah, so let me know what you think about those machines. I've ridden the ER6F pretty extensively, again thanks to Turbo Green, and I kind of liked it. There's another friend of mine who picked it up recently. He's enjoying his bike. We did a bit of short distance touring on it. Extremely comfortable. I just wish it had ABS. Well, the Indian version doesn't. Right, so we are probably at the halfway point. Oh shit, I have to take a left. I've got to go that way, and they've blocked the right turn. I'll take a U-turn. What the heck, more riding. So here's something interesting, and this is something that I noticed yesterday. So right now, I don't know if it's an all-India ban, but especially in Delhi NCR, having tinted windows on a car is banned. But I've been noticing, as of yesterday, I noticed at least 2 vehicles with tinted windows. This is the third. Look at it, it's tinted. How are these guys even driving? Because I know the cops have been extremely strict about the fact when they see you with tinted windows and they stop you and they rip it off right on the spot. They don't let you proceed further. So how are these guys even managing that? It's very simply a case of either you're bribing the cops or... Oh shit, don't tell me that's a traffic jam for a U-turn. That sucks. Yeah, there's a U-turn right here. So as you can see the temperature, I don't know if you can make out that little bar, those bars on the left, reception bars, call it if you will. They won't go above that. They'll just stay there. And if you're riding, they'll probably move down a bar or two, but that's it. That's all the heating and movement that takes place. Hello, Audi. Stuck in the jam, are we? Yeah. So I had a pillion with me on this bike yesterday. Day before yesterday, sorry. And I think he and I together weighed probably as much as the bike did, which is about 185 kilos. Yeah, that's quite a bit of weight on this, and it performed brilliantly. I was able to this bike is so agile through traffic. It is so maneuverable. You just have so much of fun in the city traffic, a traffic jam. I was able to get out of several traffic snarls like that. Did you like that? Like that. Guys in cars, people in cars are going to think I'm an idiot and talking to himself. Vlogging is not very common in India, so people aren't used to the fact that there are folks out there who talk to themselves on camera for other folks. So don't be surprised if I get a couple of stares. I'm not overly late for work, but I'll make it in time, decent time. And the fuel light is on. As you can clearly see, traffic rules in this country suck. And so you've got to modify your riding style to suit their rules. I mean, his rule, his rule, his rule. As much as you'd want to follow traffic rules in India, and as much as I would like to stay within the middle of the road or the left-hand side of the road, look at this. See what I mean? Red light. Do we stop? And risk getting hit in the tail light. Oh yeah, that happens. No one gives a shit about a red light. You stop, they stop behind you, and depending on what speed they are at, they either hit you or they stop well in advance. They aren't really looking at the red light. Look at this. There you go. That's a red light for them. And I've been following a couple of vloggers. Is that what you call them? And a couple of them in Australia and UK. I can see why you guys get so pissed when you see someone else on the phone while driving. Over here, if I had to get pissed with people speaking on the phone while driving, I probably wouldn't get to my destination at all. That's how many people speak on the phone while driving. It's insane. And they would be ready to fight with you. They would be ready to abuse you. They would be ready to. I mean, they wouldn't consider it as wrong. It was an emergency. I had to speak over the phone. You mind your own business, I'll mind mine. Stuff like that. Frankly, here's my problem. Here's my problem, or not a problem, with people speaking on the phone. If you can't multitask, don't speak on the damn phone when you're driving. I'm not advertising. I'm not saying speaking on the phone is okay while driving. But if you know you can't multitask, don't do it. Even if it's an emergency. Just get to one side of the road and talk your life away. So the expressway we were on also leads to Delhi, and this road also leads to Delhi. The difference is that one's fairly new, good paved roads, fairly wide, guardrails on both sides. Look at this one. This one is the old Gurgaon Delhi road. Still frequently used because there's a huge colony that side of the highway. But yeah, I was expecting a lot of traffic, and my first vlog brings me luck. No traffic. Sweet. Well, we're almost at the showroom, workshop rather. I'm here to drop off the bike again. My first vlog. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, and the stuff you want to see in India, stuff you want to experience through the cam of a motorcycle rider. Let me know. I will try and provide that insight and that view to you. In the meanwhile, stay tuned to Throttle Quest. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description below. It's a good, honest automotive blog. We aggregate a lot of news articles across different other automotive websites and provide it to you in one single place, as well as do a lot of motorcycle reviews. We probably should get started on. We will be getting started on reviewing gear and just a whole lot of different things that you may like. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.